Hey everyone, it's Felicia here and welcome back to my channel. The theme of this series is routines. So you've seen a lot of her routines. It's time for her nighttime routine, which pretty much starts as soon as the nurses leave at 5. So her first feed is at 6 o'clock, but before we do that, she's had a weird reaction to formula, so we give her a little bit of prune juice and we give her glyco. And her glyco is all about just managing and drying up some of her secretions to help with her airway. So we give that all through her Gtube. So I'm gonna give this to her, and if you checked out our feeding routine, then you've already seen how I prime her bag and how she receives milk and all of her medicine through her Gtube. Right now, she is watching one of her favorite shows, but she's curious as to why the camera's over there. So she's looking at you guys. So you say hi? You say hi? You wondering what's going on? So yeah, she gets her medicine a few times throughout the day, but her glyco is, I think, only 3 times a day, so not too bad. The prune juice is just something we recently added, prune or pear juice, just to help with her digestive system and the formula. She was so used to my breast milk that once we gave her formula, she just had a hard time of pushing it through. So that's the first part. I'm about to give her her feeds, and she does right now formula for the 6 o'clock feed, and we let her just chill until it's time for bedtime around 7. So here we go. All right, so now it is time for CALI'S feed. And if you have had a chance to watch her feeding routine video, you'll see all the details. So we're gonna put her feed in her report. But one thing big for her right now is that we've been trying to make sure we elevate her. In the last video, you did not see us elevate her because she wasn't having as much milk and as active. Now she's moving around so much, we really need to prevent her from having that acid reflux. So now we do it with every single feed, which is 6 feeds a day. So right now she's watching her show. So I'm gonna take the boppy and we're gonna lift her up like so. Sometimes we put her in her wedge and let her sleep in the bed, but I like to get her out of bed. So boom, it's pretty simple and allows her to have her head elevated and still be able to see her show, and she'll actually tolerate it too. So I'm just gonna take her feeding tube, her Gtube right here, open up here and enter it right into the port. And then we're gonna take this roller ball, boom, and now her feeds are going. Hi love, hi love. Is it time to eat? You trying to have milk? Milk? You love milk, huh? We're also making sure we sign. So just different routines that she has, whether it be feeding, going to bed, changing her diaper, reading a book, we're signing that. So milk, milk, milk. All right. So one thing I have been doing at nighttime, which is like a treat for her, is putting my glove on and giving her some interaction with those gums because she's teething so much and it feels so good to her. Hi, boo. Oh, they're yummy. Yeah. I feel those little teeth trying to come in. So one big thing for Pfeiffer syndrome is they tend to have delayed eruption for their teeth. But she's been drooling so much. She's trying to help mommy. You want, yeah. All right, so it is 7 o'clock, which means her food has digested a little bit and it's time for vibes and her nighttime cares. So this is just like a back massage vibrator that we put on that helps break up her mucus and secretions. As you remember, she's got a trach, so we have to make sure that airway is clear, and it's gonna help her sleep so nicely through the night if we clear it. So we use epidural, which is just like a medicine and an inhaler that actually breaks up the secretions, and then this vibe machine pushes them out, and then I'm gonna suction out. So I'm gonna show you that process, and then we're gonna do a little diaper change, which I'm not gonna show you because I can't have my girl out there, all out there like that. And then my favorite part, some rocking, a little book, and then off into bed. So we take her epidural, it's just like an inhaler. I put it in here, boom. I attach it to her trach, right through there, that chamber. Boom, push down in here. She likes to help me. You gonna help mommy? Help mommy out. And on the inhale, boom. I take it out, give it a few shakes, and we do 4 of these puffs. I wait about like 30 seconds in between each one. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna put her, she's right now doing a break off the vent. So you see there's no circus, that's why. Now we're gonna take this little vibes machine. It's like honestly, it's a nice little vibrator. It's on one of the lower settings. It gets pretty high, but since she's small, she doesn't need all that. So we just put it on 20, and I go in circular motions on each lobe. So on the right lobe and on the left lobe. She likes to help. It feels good. It's like a little massage before bed, which is nice. So I do front, and I'm also gonna do her side right here and her back. So I do it for 10 minutes straight. So it is time for our lacquer lube. This is just what protects her eyes and keeps them moist. So we just do 1 drop in each eye. Yeah, just a little drop. Boop. Just like that in both eyes, and then a little lip balm on her lips. Keep them nice and moisturized and juicy. Yeah. All right, so we just did her lacquer lube, a little lip balm for her lips. I changed her diaper. Now it's time to put everything back in her little medicine kit. Right up here. We try to stay really organized. This is her drawer for all her diapers and her wipes. And then sanitize the hands. We are really big on keeping clean. She has such an open airway, so we make sure that we are always washing and sanitizing our hands. But now, my favorite part. It's time to turn her vent on. She's been off of it for her 2-hour span. So I'm gonna turn on. All right, I take this filter off. I just hook this right here. Boom. Take this, throw it away. She's good. Come over here. Turn this alarm off. Boom. All right, boo, you ready? We're gonna go sit in our chair. Hi, Fufu. Hi, love. Okay, what's our first one? Mommy and me. Look at that. That elephant? You say hi to the elephant? What's this one? This is me, and this is mommy. Hi, Galea. You pet him? Mwah. We like to snuggle up for cuddles. You snuggle with mommy? You like to snuggle with mommy? Mwah. Mwah. Yeah. I'm gonna give you kisses. I'm gonna give you big, kisses. Look at that smile. That funny? Big, kisses. Pretty good. Okay, love. You say bye-bye to the book? You say bye-bye? You say bye-bye? Yeah. It's time to go to sleep? Time to go to sleep? We're gonna go to bed? Kalia, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Yeah. Yeah. You take your baha off, okay? You take your hearing aid off. Alright? We're gonna go to bed. Alright? Mommy gonna rock you. Mommy? Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready? Alright. Oh. Dad. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And she's out. She was tired today. She didn't take a late afternoon nap, so I knew that would be a quick little process. I don't know, I think I rocked her for like 10 minutes or so. So now I have to go put her in her bed, and we need to put the oximeter around her foot again so we can see what her heart rate is. I put her splints on and tuck her in, and then I just watch her from the monitor. It's about 7:50. So our night nurse comes at 9. So just like an hour and some change until she gets here. All right, guys, I'll show you the end of the routine in a second. So she is out. I usually like for her to be awake when we do her turns, but this is the last one she has. We use this tool to turn her distractors. So here we go. So then I come over here and we sign off. So we do half turns in the mornings, half turns in the evenings. Rome will do the morning, I'll do the evenings. And we just sign off to make sure we don't forget one. So we have to make sure that we can see her heart rate while she's sleeping. We just put this around her foot. On her big toe. And I come over here, turn it on. Here we go. And she's out. Put a little blanket on her, and then her night nurse is gonna put her splints on her a little bit later in the evening. She loves her fan. She's her daddy's daughter. And that's our night routine. Pretty simple. A few extra things because we got a medical baby, but she's out, and thanks for joining me.